If you smile when no one else is around, you really mean it. The 50-50-90 rule. Anytime you have a 50-50 chance of getting something right, there's a 90% probability you'll get it wrong. Vegetarian. That's an old Indian word meaning lousy hunter. People will generally accept facts as truth only if the facts agree with what they already believe. Most of us end up with no more than 5 or 6 people who remember us. Teachers have thousands of people who remember them for the rest of their lives. The average dog is a nicer person than the average person. Making duplicate copies and computer printouts of things no one wanted even one of in the first place is giving America a new sense of purpose. Computers make it easier to do a lot of things, but most of the things they make it easier to do don't need to be done. Happiness depends more on how life strikes you than on what happens. Writers don't retire. I will always be a writer. I'm in a position of feeling secure enough so that I can say what I think is right, and if so many people think it's wrong that I get fired, well, I've got enough to eat. The federal government has sponsored research that has produced a tomato that is perfect in every respect, except that you can eat it. We should make every effort to make sure this disease, often referred to as progress, doesn't spread. We're all proud of making little mistakes. It gives us the feeling we don't make any big ones. I just wish we knew a little less about his urethra and a little more about his arms sales to Iran. If dogs could talk, it would take a lot of the fun out of owning one. I don't think the government is out to get me or help someone else get me, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were out to sell me something or help someone else sell me something. I mean, why else would the Census Bureau want to know my telephone number? I don't like food that's too carefully arranged. It makes me think that the chef is spending too much time arranging and not enough time cooking. If I wanted the picture hide by painting, I didn't get old on purpose, it just happened. If you're lucky, it could happen to you. Figure skating is an unlikely Olympic event, but it's good television. It's sort of a combination of gymnastics and ballet. A little sexy too, which doesn't hurt. I like ice hockey, but it's a frustrating game to watch. It's hard to keep your eyes on both the puck and the players, then too much time passes between scoring in hockey. There are usually more fights than there are points. All men are not created equal but should be treated as though they were under the law. One of the most glorious messes in the world is the mess created in the living room on Christmas Day. Don't clean it up too quickly. I hope all of you are going to fill out your census form when it comes in the mail next month. If you don't return the form, the area you live in might get less government money, and you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? obscenities. I think a lot of dumb people do it because they can't think of what they want to say and they're frustrated. A lot of smart people do it to pretend they aren't very smart, want to be just one of the boys. My own time is passing fast enough without some national game to help it along.